Hi, guys. Thank you for coming to Politics and Life. This is Jordan. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day. As we know recently, Democrat and the CIA have been exposed for having a huge money laundering scheme going on through the USAID. It's supposed to be, I believe, for overseas help from our taxes. But the fact that our taxes are funding some of this nonsense garbage should piss off every single American. And the fact that these Democrats are protesting outside this building just because Elon Musk was instructed by Trump to see what our taxes are funded through this program is mind boggling. They are for the system now. The system that they said they hate and that they're against, they are literally defending now these days. The Democrats, you'd think they would be able to see where our taxes are funding. I mean, it's all over Twitter. It's not hard to find. But the thing is, they have so much hatred for Trump or anyone supporting Trump that they will overlook a system that is wasting their taxpayer funds on BS on a daily basis, that they will now protest outside this building. We are exposing the system. This is the system being exposed, guys. And it shows that we've been pretty much robbed blind with billions upon billions of our taxpayer funds going to overseas BS, including transgenderism, including like plays on other countries, or it's ridiculous. We're going to go through about 10 videos today, and it's going to have people exposing what exactly this industry, or this industry, I guess you can call it, or company is wasting our taxpayer funds on. I know it's also funding the Clinton Foundation, some of these big media chains as well. As I said, it should piss off every single American, the fact that this has been happening as long as it has. It's just a wish list for the Democrat Party to funnel our money, our taxpayer funds, and waste it on BS. So let's get it started. This video has been going mega viral. I've been seeing everyone post about it the last 2 days, and I thought it's very important to show you guys. This guy pretty much sums up what the Democrat Party is doing, how they are screwing over the American people, how they think the American people are dumb, and that there's awakening coming their way. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it started, y'all.
This fucking political party, the Democratic Party, have lied to us about everything.
Facts.
They've lied about being the party of the middle class. They've lied about being the party of peace. They've lied about being the party that wants to help poor people. Okay? What the last several weeks have proven to us all is that this is a cadre of criminals and losers and spoiled children of affluent parents who were more concerned about looking good than actually doing good. These are people who are more concerned about looking.
And the only reason the Democrats are protesting and all mad and out and about and stirring up the pot is because they have been caught. They have been exposed for wasting our taxpayer funds. And they don't want Elon Musk and Donald Trump in this administration, which is doing God's work, exposing all this corruption. They don't want them to expose it and show it to the American people, because they know the more eyes are on it, the more people, including Democrats, are going to go to the right. Because how could anyone support what they're spending our taxes on? This is fraud. This is treason at the highest order, and they need to be held accountable. And I hope this administration starts locking these Democrat criminals up.
Like they were doing something for the American people than actually doing things for the American people. And that's why I'm so angry. Because this party lied to me while stealing my tax dollars. The Democratic Party lied to us all.
Another fact, we need every single dime that we paid into taxes back. I see so many Americans around the country posting on X saying that we demand every single dime that we spent into taxes back in our pockets. Because if it's going to this transgender BS and all these overseas wasted projects, we deserve our money back. It's really that simple.
They brought in millions of illegal immigrants for their own political purposes for the last 4 years. 20 to 30 million illegal aliens brought in. And now we come to USAID being probably the largest money laundering operation in American history. Congratulations, Dems. You've outdone even Bernie Madoff.
Ooh, get him.
I'm disgusted beyond words. Disgusted with the waste of money. Disgusted with the waste, with the fraud. With the way that you people use color legitimacy, and the way you use black people as fucking mules to get us to push whatever fucking agenda you wanted to.
And the fact that there's actually protests going on right now against Elon Musk for exposing this corruption shows that there is still a very, very small minority of sheeple that are asleep at the wheel. Like, you're going to defend the system that has been wasting your taxpayer dime on bullshit just because you hate Trump that much. It's pathetic.
The amount of division you used black people to sow upon the American people, you used us for that. And I will never, ever forgive this political party. The shit that I've gone through personally. Y'all were supposed to be the party of free speech, the party of women's rights. You have immolated all of those things. And then, as if enough weren't enough, you then decide that you're going to die on the hill of USAID, a government audit. You're trying to prevent a government audit because some of you really are trying to stay out of prison.
Yep.
We see the game now. Y'all been out here telling us that the game was rigged against certain people. Well, now we found out who the people that were rigging the game were.
Democrats.
Congratulations. Y'all are never going to win another political race ever again.
I actually agree with that. Because I always say, once you get awake, you cannot go back woke. It just doesn't work like that. The people are fed up, and we are furious that our taxes have been funded on this bullshit. Now here's Joe Rogan going through some things as well that our taxes were spent for in regards to USAID.
This USAID thing that's going on, Mike Benz has been on that like a pit bull. And I've been following him on X, and he's going to come back on here and kind of explain everything. But he explained it the last time he was here, and I don't think I really grasped it until Elon's 6 wizards. He brought in some young wizards to go in there and go over the books, and they are just finding crazy shit. It's great, and it's so interesting. I was listening to a left-wing podcast today. I like to mix it up. I listen to all kinds of different stuff, and it was like I was listening to a different world. Like, they weren't even talking about all of this corruption and all this obvious buying of influence. Instead, they were talking about aid overseas and how people are going to starve. And I'm like,
it's mind-boggling, and there's also, I have to say, I'm upset at the general.
And what my question is, why hasn't Trump administration, since he's officially sworn in, why have they not gone into and started arresting these Democrats for wasting our taxes on this BS? Like, how much longer what's it going to take for them to finally be arrested on treason charges? Because I've been waiting for years, and I feel like there's plenty of evidence to charge these cronies, the Democrat Party that is, with treason, because they have done nothing to help the American people. Instead, they have laughed at us, lied at us right to our faces for decades, and spent all of our taxes on BS. So what's it going to take? And I'm a huge Trump supporter, but Trump, you need to start locking up these cronies.
Pattern of a failure to recognize how right those of us who hypothesized that there was a racket that had overtaken our entire governance structure, we turn out to be absolutely right about this, and no one's going to mention it. That's mind-blowing.
It's very strange that the media is ignoring it, especially the left-wing media. It's just too big of a win for the right, and so they're just ignoring it. And then they're just highlighting the good things that USA did, which I'm sure it probably did. Probably had to do some good things to at least justify its existence.
As a cover story, I'm not even sure. Maybe it doesn't change anything. Obviously, this was a mechanism used to funnel.
Let's not pretend why we don't know why the left-wing media hasn't picked it up, because they are Democrats. They are shields for the Democrat Party, and guaranteed most of these big media companies also were financed through this USAID program to push propaganda. So literally our own tax dollars were funded to push propaganda on the American people. What a bigger FU to the American people than this. Our taxes were funded to push propaganda on our own people. That's why big media on the left isn't covering this right now. That's exactly why.
Money to all sorts of things that we didn't vote on, that don't make sense in light of our constitutional structure. And I obviously have concerns like everybody else about where this train takes us, but seeing that structure broken up it's a huge relief.
They gave $27 million to the George Soros Prosecutor Fund.
So they can hire these prosecutors who will not charge criminals and will run havoc around the country and let these criminals just run free. But we can't have Elon Musk, because he's a conservative now, expose the money being spent with our taxpayer funds. Because we're also not just funding with our taxes the destruction of the country. This actually puts us in danger as well, because it's being funded for these DAs that aren't charging criminals. So we're just getting screwed left, right, center, up, down, in every single way possible.
Our own government is funding this left-wing lunatic who is hiring the most insane prosecutors who are letting people out of jail who commit violent crimes.
And that's exactly how this racket worked, that the ability to tax the American public and then effectively get us to pay
so infuriating
for being propagandized, for being surveilled. That's the game. And I don't know what era we currently live in. Obviously, there's a lot that's confusing about what the Trump administration is up to, but I don't think any reasonable person could be unhappy that we are exiting that era.
I'm going to read off some of the things that this guy Kanakota the Great on Twitter listed, and this is off the Jesse Water Show. USAID, $20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street, $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes, $11 million to tell Vietnam to stop burning
Piss
trash,
off every American.
$27 million to give gift bags to illegals, $27 million. $330 million to help Afghanis grow crops, like crops.
Opium.
I wonder what those crops are. What's their biggest crop, Brett?
It's going to be the poppy seeds for bagels, I'm thinking.
Drugs.
300
So our taxes are also funding opium being created, which are just drugs.
$200 million on an unused Afghani dam, $250 million on an unused Afghani road. This is wild. I mean, some of this stuff is really, really crazy.
Well, yes. And, USAID is, of course, riddled through whatever international madness it is that caused us to open our southern border and facilitate an invasion through the Darien Gap. So, seeing that structure laid bare is... It almost feels like it can't be real. Like it's been this close to the surface, and yet here we are.
They were spending, is this number correct? I think the number that I read was $600 million every 2 months to ship in illegals.
That's ridiculous.
Sounds right. I don't know the number offhand, but
what the fuck?
Well, you have to realize that basically we had a shadow apparatus functioning, and it involves all kinds of things. It involves payoffs to people who didn't deserve them. It involves contracting to entities that were necessary to get the work done. So I don't think we can properly understand what these numbers mean and what they're actually being used for, but it was a racket.
Well, we were always wondering, why is our debt so high?
Now
why
we
is
know
the
why.
national debt so high? Why is our deficit so insane? Well, this is it.
Wow. Just wow. Every single American should be furious about this. I'm going to keep on playing videos because it seems like there's more stuff being discovered literally by the day, every day. Nancy Mace exposes the millions of dollars spent on transgender mice. Transgender mice. This is where our taxes are being funded on, y'all.
At universities across last year, the White Coat Waste Project exposed more than $10 million in taxpayer funds that were spent creating transgender mice, rats, and monkeys. These DEI grants funded painful and deadly transgender experiments that forced lab animals to undergo invasive surgeries and hormone therapies at universities across the country. For example, the Biden-Harris administration spent $2.5 million taxpayer dollars, $2.5 million taxpayer dollars to study the fertility of transgender mice. Let that sink in. We spent over $2 million studying the fertility of transgender mice. $1.1 million was spent to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapies to mimic transgender men were more likely to overdose on a party drug, commonly used in the LGBTQ community to induce drug-fueled what's called, quote, chemsex. I asked my staff what was chemsex and the chemical, and I guess it's something called GHB, which is a date rape drug, and also a drug that's used recreationally. So we spent over $1 million to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapy were more likely to overdose on a date rape drug. Like, that's what your taxpayer dollars were being spent on.
Now we know why the Democrats are protesting outside the building, because they've been exposed. Everything they've been wasting our funds on is being exposed. Here's Jamie Raskin. What a douchebag this guy is. But we're going to listen to what they said. What's their reasoning for protesting outside the building?
Elon Musk, you didn't create USAID. The United States Congress did for the American people. And just like Elon Musk did not create USAID, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to stop him.
I'm sure you are, clown.
Elon Musk, you may have illegally seized power over the financial payment systems of the United States Department of Treasury, but you don't control the money of the American people. The United States Congress does that.
Yeah, and up until now, you've been spending all of our taxes on BS. So who are you to come at Elon Musk for exposing your guys' corruption? This is such an insult to our intelligence. And the fact that there's protesters outside, like I said, the Democrat Party, the voters, they're a very, very small minority at this point. Just very woke, older liberal women or indoctrinated college kids. Unfortunately, it's true, though. People are waking up, and I see videos all day, every day, hating on the Democrat Party because they're corrupt.
Under Article 1 of the Constitution. And just like the president who is elected to something cannot impound the money of the people, we don't have a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk. And that's going to become real clear.
These people are so dumb. That's what he had to say. So it's pretty much just saying that Elon Musk is running the show. These people are just so clueless, and they think the American people are stupid.
Who put a gag order on AID employees. They disconnected them from email, which is putting lives at risk around the world.
How?
So we are here to enter the building, and
they're not going to let you in.
So we can hear firsthand from whoever is here at AID, or at least witness firsthand what is happening with this Elon Musk attempted takeover, which will not stand.
What is he taking over?
He's prevail. Let's go.
These clowns can't even say what he's taking over. All he's doing is exposing the funneling of our taxes through the CIA and Democrat Party. That's exactly why they're throwing their little tantrums. Oh, yeah, they're going to go inside. Strong little Democrats. The So they're just screaming like little children because they didn't get their way and they've been exposed. Like, this is just becoming too, like, this is an everyday thing. They complain when they don't get their way. And then all the billionaires that support them, they're for. And then the minute they go against them, they're the enemy of the people. And then they got to tax the rich and go after the wealthy. Do you see how this works? George Soros, all these other billionaires that supported them, even Facebook, up until recently, they supported them 100%, especially in regards to when it came banning and contradicting posts that may have made the Democrats look bad. They would say it's misinformation. But the minute Mark Zuckerberg ends that, now he's the enemy of them. You see how that works? They're hypocrites. They're babies. They're toddlers. And this is actually, I don't even know what this is. I'm assuming this is more protesters. Constitution is under attack.
So I want to be really clear that there may be only a few people here today, but this will grow and we will not stop. This has gone beyond the pale. This is out of control. This is not a normal situation. I want the media here to start covering this like what it is, a coup that is happening under our watch. Again, Trump is a puppet of a foreign national whose name is Musk, who has taken over our data, who has taken over our buildings, has locked federal workers out of buildings. They've stolen data from this building as well as from the Treasury Department. Trump has become...
It's mind-boggling that they're more concerned about Trump and Elon than what was exposed, which is our taxes being funding all this crap.
Puppet of Elon Musk, which is really scary because nobody elected him and now he has all this information. We don't know why he has it, but we need to get it back. Musk is not elected and he's taking over powers that really belong to Congress. Congress is the entity in this country that is...
All right, enough of this woman. That was the end of that video. She has no clue what she's talking about. It's amazing people can defend this type of behavior being exposed, especially in regards to what our taxes are being funded towards. Here's a beautiful, intelligent woman who also exposes the Democrats.
Game over.
I'm just trying to find out, do the Democrat Party think that we are stupid? You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
dumb.
They do.
We don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't even know why they brought their fraud ass out, okay? Because they some frauds, okay? Y'all been stealing our money, spending on dumbass projects, billions of fucking dollars. And now y'all want to come out and open up y'all mouth and talk about Donald Trump, Donald Trump is doing this. No. Donald Trump stopping y'all from stealing your fucking money. Because that's what y'all was doing. Y'all was stealing our money and putting it into these bogus ass projects. Okay? Didn't have nothing to do with the fucking American people. Okay? And then on top of that, to make matters worse, y'all wasn't even for the people. Y'all was all for fucking immigrants. Cause that's who the fuck y'all got talking for y'all. Immigrants. Okay? So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why the Democrat Party try to come out and play this role if it's like they for the people.
They're not.
And everybody know, y'all are not for the people.
You're for illegals.
Okay? Y'all are for immigrants.
Exactly.
That's what y'all party been built up on. Building up immigrants. Okay? So y'all could dismiss us with these lies that y'all trying to come out with on these podiums and, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to the American people, because the majority of us already know the game. We already know what y'all been doing with our money. Okay? The gig is up. Okay? Ain't nobody listening to you Democrats anymore. Okay? Y'all been brought and paid for. Ain't nobody listening to y'all. Y'all need to go on back where the fuck y'all came from. Okay? Because I guarantee you the majority of the American people ain't trying to hear shit y'all saying. We ain't trying to hear shit y'all saying. Okay? Because y'all done played us. Y'all not for us. Y'all for the immigrants.
Also, they were the party of the KKK. They fought to keep slavery. They opened up Planned Parenthood, a racist Democrat, to kill black babies. That was the sole purpose. So, yes, people are waking up like never before, and I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a great day.